everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps and the final video. I'm so sad it's over. In the Wild Summer Collection. The collection launches today at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, royaltysoaps.com. If you're interested in any of the soaps I made this month, including Campfire S'mores, Watermelon Candy, Sweet Dreams, Lime Plus Coconut Milk, Be Kind, and our Royalty Soaps exclusive monthly sticker. This is what it looks like right here. And if you're just here to watch videos, geez, like seriously, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Before we begin today's video, I want to talk a little bit about our sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes on every single topic under the sun, including necessary business topics like how to use Photoshop, how to keep your books in order, how to do basic marketing. I really benefit from Skillshare as a business owner, but Skillshare is for everyone who wants to learn and grow and expand their knowledge base. Another great thing about Skillshare is that it's go at your own pace. So if you have a little more time this week to work on your classes and do your class project, and then you don't have as much next week, that's fine because you can do it all at your leisure. Skillshare classes are taught by industry professionals, so you know you're in safe hands and that they're going to do a really good job telling you guys about whatever you want to know. Skillshare classes have so much intrinsic value, and one of the ways that it's really helpful is it helps you fight off boredom while keeping your mind occupied, entertained, and growing. That's the main thing. To me, Skillshare and Royalty Soaps is an absolutely perfect partnership because we both do similar things. We're both trying to inspire and help people create things while providing entertainment. And Skillshare classes are plenty entertaining, I can tell you that. Skillshare has a really neat offer for those of y'all who would like to take them up on it. The first 1,000 Royal Court members to click the link down in the description box below get 2 months of Skillshare Premium for free, so you can, chill out with Skillshare, learn some stuff, relax, express yourself. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, and as I've said a million times in the past, Skillshare and other sponsorships really help keep the Royalty Soaps channel free and growing. And so without further ado, let us make the June Birthstone soap and one of my favorites in the collection, Mermaid Jewels. Yeah. You guys, before I even blend anything up, let me tell you what. I am using a fragrance called Rosemary Mint. It's in, I think it's Aveda or Aveda. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Aveda. Aveda duplication fragrance. I had not smelled it before, but I love Rosemary Mint, and I can tell you this sucker is so strong. This is one of the strongest fragrance oils I've smelled in a very long time. It's from AFI. They did a wonderful job of capturing both rosemary and mint. It's super fresh. I love it to death. And let me tell you, I picked Rosemary Mint for the soap because a lot of the times whenever I make a mermaid or an ocean themed soap, it typically either has like a sunscreen type smell, that is the Mermaid Treasure smell that we make over here, or it has something that is just very ocean-like. It has lots of marine notes in there. Some people don't like that, but they really want to have like a mermaid soap, so I tried to pick something that was a little more just general use fragrance oil. So let's blend this up. Oh man, that's just one of the reasons why I love this recipe, because there's a lot of hard oils in it, there's a good water discount, makes lots, like copious amounts of bubbles, really soft on the skin, but also takes 10 seconds to get to trace if you're doing a batch this small. If you're doing an even smaller batch, it might take even less time. If you're doing a slightly bigger batch, it'll take anywhere between 25 and 30 seconds, so it's really quick, and it's free! Down in the description box below. I'm doing a complicated drop swirl today, but before I do that, I'm gonna put a layer of sort of a minty teal on the bottom of the soap. I'm adding a little bit of titanium dioxide, a little bit of Tahitian teal. This is by Mad Micas. Now I'm going to add my fragrance oil. And we're going to blend with a stick blender for about 5-6 seconds. Absolutely stunning. This is perfect, and the fragrance oil behaving super duper well. All right, it's all blended up, so let us pour this into our 2 brambleberry molds after this quick commercial break. I'm trying to work a little closer to you guys in this video. Let me know if you like being this close to the camera. Sometimes I zoom out a little bit further, and sometimes I try to get in really close to you guys so that you can see all the details. So let me know if you like to be further away or closer up. Golly dog, that is like water. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to let these sit for probably 5 or 6 minutes, at least until I can get that layer completely solidified so we can move on to the next one, because that fragrance oil just, man, it's just liquid. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pour off my soap batter into these 5 containers. Gonna scrapey out my little container. While we are waiting for our soap to set up, I'm gonna go ahead and add the color and the fragrance oil into these, and then I'll just wait to blend them up. First one I'm adding is Tahitian teal with titanium dioxide. Then I'm adding Cosmic Carolyn with some titanium dioxide. Then I'm adding straight titanium dioxide into this one, Blue Tide into this one, and Purple Vibrance into this one. I have added in all of the fragrance oil, so it's blending time. What a stunning array. Okay, let's pour. Now this base color is set up, but I'm still going to have to be careful. I want to do a drop swirl, but I've got to get some of the soap actually into the mold before I can do that. I'm starting with purple because it's a very, very contrasted color from this sort of aqua teal at the very bottom. My mother is calling me, but she must wait. In fact, I shall silence her. Too bad, mama. I'm telling you, you guys, this happens every time I make soap. It really does. Okay, I think after this blue layer, it'll be firm enough for me to drop it. Got some white coming in on this side. And I want it to be kind of gloopy. I'll have to show you guys the design that I drew. I want it to be bubbly, you know? Here comes some pink, and here comes some more teal. And I'm just gonna keep doing this until the whole mold is full. Okay guys, everything is in the mold. I'm actually gonna make a quick TikTok of me swirling this top. It doesn't matter. It's going to have soap frosting on it. But if you wanna see me swirl the top, check out the TikTok. Hey, you guys are gonna get to see me load up my piping bag today. It's been a while. Now, if you want really super precise colors that aren't bleeding into one another, I have a video that I'll link right now where I do that with a small batch. But as it turns out, I don't actually want my colors to be that blocky looking. I want them to bleed into one another. So as you can see, I've put my soap into 3 different corners, and now I'm actually gonna change where I'm layering the next one. So now I'm putting the purple on top of the green. I'm gonna put this blue on top of the purple, and then I'm gonna put the teal on top of the blue so that it kind of mushes around as we go. All right, let us start by getting this first little layer out. I'm gonna put this in the middle of the soap until some of the other colors start poking through. All right, now we got some green and purple. Perfect. I actually really love this design. This was one of my favorites that I've been kind of waiting to do for a while. I try not to overload y'all with mermaid soaps At this point in artisan soap land, I feel they're a little bit cliche. Unicorn and mermaid soaps, they happened a lot about 1.5 years ago, but still, I can't get away from them because they're just too cute. Y'all, I went to Home Depot today and I saw in a giant pot some dahlias, and they were stunning. I've never seen them before in Texas. Of course, I've also never really looked for them. And let me tell you, they were excuse me? What is going on here? They were expensive, y'all. It was $25 for a pot. Like, it had like 5 little plants in there, but I have never seen, like, I've never seen a plant so expensive. And I was like, is this because they're like in such high demand? I don't know. But I was just looking at it and was like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's my favorite. It's my favorite flower besides foxgloves. I love foxgloves. And again, I've never seen them in Texas. I haven't seen them all season, and was like, oh, I want it so much, but I just cannot spend that much on a plant. And Caleb was like, oh, you should get it. It makes you happy. No, I think it's great. He was with me, and he actually talked me into getting it. What a great husband. Instead of admonishing you for spending money, he tries to talk you into it. He was like, you've worked really hard. Let's get the plant. So we got the plant, and I look at it as often as possible. I will sneak outside and look at it. I'm not gonna lie. Between mixing up the soap frosting and waiting for it to set up, I totally snuck outside and snuck another peek. I really ought to name her. My friend Joanna names all of her plants. All of them. She's got like 100 of them in her apartment. She names them all. Okay, I've got to put on one last little dollop, and I'm trying to make it kind of flat because the embed I have for the top is a seashell, and it's kind of rounded and a little bit tall. Last dollop. Now, before I move along to putting on the embeds, I'm going to put on some of the prettiest glitter you've ever seen in your life. This is Abalone by Eco Stardust. They are a UK-based eco-friendly glitter brand. Excuse me. And we are going to load her up. I mean, we are putting a ton of glitter on here. Shaky, shaky. Oh yeah, and you know I'm gonna put some hollow on here too. We are not done. We're going full glam. What TV show is that on? Is that on like Toddlers and Tiaras? Full Glam? I feel like it is. Maybe it's on Dance Moms. I only watched 1 season of Dance Moms. I got sucked in. I've never really watched Toddlers and Tiaras. That show makes me sad. Okay guys, here is where the June birthstone comes in. Pearls come in many different colors. I believe the actual birthstone one is white, but I've done lace and pearls in April, and I was like, I don't want to do the same thing again. We just did a soap like that. So we are doing pink pearls. I had a pink pearl pendant necklace when I was a kid, and it was one of my most prized possessions. I thought it would blend in perfectly with this soap and make it look kind of mermaid jewel-like, and then also the June babies would feel like, yay, they have a pearl on their soap. I have not put the what is wrong with me? I just talked about how I was going to put the hollow glitter on, and then I just completely ignored it. Completely missed it. What was I thinking? I wanted to put it on before the pearls because I want all of the embeds to sit on top of the glitter, but oh well, it'll be perfect on this one. Oh man, this reminds me of the Little Mermaid. I didn't even design it to look like the Little Mermaid, and yet here we are. Major Little Mermaid vibes. My goodness, Caleb and I have been thinking about Hawaii so much recently. I feel like I talk about this in every, 10th video. I mention again how much I love Hawaii, but I can't help it. I want to go back so bad. All this stuff happened with a worldwide pandemic. This is first world problems for sure, but we had been planning on going and taking our kids and letting Lily see the beach and stuff, and then now we just don't want to travel anywhere because we're afraid we'll get stuck. Wow. That looks so nice. I really hope you guys like this entire collection. I just looked back on my calendar. You guys know I film things way in advance and saw that, oh my gosh, this is the video going up for the June release. So I hope you guys like all of them. I have made all of them. I typically film in the order that I will be uploading on YouTube. That helps me kind of keep my thoughts straight and feel like I don't know, I'm somewhat more in sync than I actually am. But like I said in the Sweet Dreams video, this collection is just important to me. I think all of us just need a break from all the craziness and drama and whatever that's going on in the world. We just need to remember the pleasant times, the carefree times, the, you know, just summertime vibes. Hello, late 90s, early 2000s, popsicles in the sunshine. Y'all know those popsicles that you put in your freezer and they're like flat and then you have to like plump them up in the freezer? I'm sure it was just corn syrup and food coloring. That couldn't have been good for you at all. My dad was a big fan of those. The blue ones were his favorite, and he always took all of them before us kids could have any, which is why they were so treasured. I wonder how many times this month I'm going to talk about my dad and his junk food habits. I'm sure he really appreciates that. I wish I could meet all of y'all. Everyone who leaves comments, I definitely recognize some of your names because you've been here for years talking to me down in the comment section, and I wish I could put together a conference or attend a conference where I could meet all of y'all because, I don't know, I feel like y'all are my friends and I feel like y'all know me better than even some of my family members do. No tea or shade, but seriously, I am not in a position to throw any sort of conference. I mean, I'm not saying it'd be as bad as TanaCon, but we're almost done with the soap. I know you thought I was done, but I'm not. I'm going to be adding some vegan sugar pearls. Look at all the things that aren't in these sprinkles. There, so now we'll add in your white pearl too. Should I just throw them on and like wherever they stick, they stick? I kind of think that'd be fun. They're really big, so if they actually stick here, they'll probably stay on forever. I'm just going through and basically lightly tapping them on because there's just too many of them. They're too tiny for me to like try and place, but they're also too big to just stick when I throw them. My goal is for everyone to have at least 2 on their bar. Okay, I'm gonna finish tapping these in at a very awkward camera angle, and then we will come back and I'll show you guys a close-up. Y'all, look at this. I don't know what it reminds me of besides the Little Mermaid. I feel like there's a shop or something I've seen. Tell me what it reminds you of down in the comment section below. And we're gonna wait 18 to 24 hours. We'll come back and we'll cut this soap, take a peek at the inside, and you guys will get to see the completed design after this quick commercial break. It's mermaid time! Oh boy! Alright, let me set this up. Boop, 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 boop. I can't do it. I thought I could do it with this cutter. I think I'm gonna have to use Evangeline and turn it on its side. It's just so bloomin' tall. If you've never used one of my soaps or bought anything from me, you probably don't realize like how tall these bars actually are. They're huge. Okay, looks like most everyone is where they're supposed to be. I'm actually checking to pull off the pearls that I know are gonna be in the way of the cutter. Hopefully there's none on the other side. But the soap is really soft. It has not been sitting for very long, and so I'm going to be very careful and very slow when cutting it. Kerplink? Are y'all ready to see this inside? All the people in the house said, I'm ready. Yeah. Amazing. Let's pull one out of the middle. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Originally, this was supposed to be a flat line. I think it's better. I honestly do. Look at the top. Yes. This is one of my favorites I've made all year. Man, it smells fantastic. Whenever I first blended up the fragrance, I liked the smell, but I was like, woo, she potent. Now it's mellowed out a little bit. It's still quite strong, but it's mellowed a little bit, and it's just the perfect fragrance. I'm deceased. It looks so good. That drop swirl consistency was perfect. I mean, look at her. Everybody matches. I could not be more pleased. This is like exactly what I drew on my piece of paper. I hope my sweet little pearly June babies are pleased. I had a lot of fun designing your soap. So let's talk about the question of the day. I haven't even thought about the question of the day. What should I ask you guys? Should I make it a functional question or should it be fun? I feel like this soap is fun. Let's ask a fun question. I've got the best question. Okay, which would you prefer to be? A fairy or a mermaid. And yes, it is perfectly acceptable to be over the age of, you know, whatever the society says we should be done with fairies and mermaids. 6? I don't know. And be thinking about which one you'd rather be. I mean, hello, I'm 25. I'll be 26 in July. I think this world would be a lot lovelier place if people would spend more time thinking about mermaids and fairies and summer fun than all the other craziness in the world, okay? Bring back mermaid fantasies 2020. All right, my darlings, to vote on the question of the day, all you have to do, okay, I love this swirl over here. All you have to do is click the eye in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Really think about it, okay? I don't want this, well, I like mermaids more, so I'll pick mermaids. Like, if you're afraid of the water, you shouldn't be picking mermaids. I want you to think about it, contemplate it. You might find that your day feels significantly better after you thought of something so lovely. June babies, y'all are getting one of my favorite soaps. That is for darn sure. It smells so good. I hope you guys absolutely loved the Wild Summer collection. It was so much fun. It was so important to me to get this right, and I just feel like it was a really, really exciting month. If you want any of the soaps, like I said, you can go to royaltysoaps.com today, but don't feel any pressure to do that. It's just there if you want it. If you're just here to chill out, really, really cool. The only reason I put this in the videos is to help people in the comment section know where they're supposed to go. Otherwise, believe me, that comment section is just going to be full of people being like, where can I buy it? Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. You guys, again, the first 1,000 people to use the link down below get 2 months of Skillshare Premium for free. So go out, go forth, learn new things. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today. And I will see you all in the next video where we will announce the next month's theme. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm slightly nervous. And I will see you on Instagram and TikTok. So until next time, bye for now, guys. Oh yes, also, be sure to become a VIP at the email newsletter down below, and then you get to find out the next month's theme before anybody else. Okay, now bye. Now bye for real. Bye for now.